The Outstanding Executive Director Award celebrates leaders who've demonstrated excellence in their field and steered us through times of crisis. This year, there are 2 recipients. Brenda Chapel is the Executive Director of Revere Court Memory Care in Sacramento. Thanks to Brenda, you can practically feel the love and positive energy in the hallways. People want to be here. Call it well-earned loyalty, the product of 30-plus years in the profession, 22 as an executive director, and nearly 5 years at Revere Court. Even former family members, with loved ones who have passed, continue to stay connected, often running weekly support groups. Brenda is the first one in the building and the last one to leave. And as everyone knows, there's nothing Brenda would ask of another that she wouldn't do herself. It is her lead from example style that makes her such an inspiration to her team, who always feel supported and celebrated, even during the most challenging of days. During the COVID crisis, Brenda has worked tirelessly to keep residents safe. As families began sheltering in place, Brenda used constant emails to keep families up to date. And once it was safe for families to transition from virtual visits, Brenda started fence visits, which transitioned to patio visits. Brenda ordered spacious tents, portable heaters, and plants, and hung patio string lights to make for a safe yet comfortable outdoor visiting area. Brenda would even stay late to make certain that a daughter who lived 2 hours away could enjoy a visit with her father. It was a simple gesture, but one that clearly demonstrates how deeply Brenda cares about the quality of life for both residents and their families. Amanda Smith-Wolfis is the Executive Director of Carlton Senior Living, Elk Grove. In March of 2020, her community was among the first to report a positive COVID case. Suddenly, news vans stormed her community. Her phone began to ring constantly from reporters around the country, public health agencies, and of course, residents and families who were now faced with fear and uncertainty as part of everyday life. While the territory was uncharted, Amanda rolled up her sleeves and did what all great leaders must do. She led through decisive action, inspiring her team to boldly step into the challenges they faced. Regardless of the barriers, she found a way to guide her team through the positive COVID cases until containment and control was reached, all while admirably communicating safety and health concerns with family members, residents, and the community at large. She also partnered with the Department of Public Health to determine what options existed for the residents to return to some semblance of normalcy while still maintaining their safety. In addition to her role as Executive Director, Amanda was selected in 2020 to serve on the Resource Management Working Group through the California Governor's Office of Emergency Services. She now offers valuable perspective to aid in the improvement of the California emergency response system for all Californians' benefit. Throughout it all, she has inspired both residents and staff with her dignity, grace, and calm, all while exemplifying the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., who said, "Faith is taking the first step, even when you don't see the whole staircase." CALA is pleased to honor Outstanding Executive Directors Brenda Chapel and Amanda Smith-Wolfis for their incredible leadership and their impact on the profession.